In this video, I will show you I cut my yard with an electric mower and my simple, easy, delicious, healthy lunch as a raw vegan, and what animal did I encounter today on a August summer day. I used an electric lawnmower to cut my 1/3 acre. It takes 2 days to cut. I have not paid anyone to cut my grass. It's because this gives me energy, gives me reward workout, and gives me a satisfaction of the accomplishments. That's the reason why I would not pay anyone to do it. And also, free vitamin D. I work like anybody in the office 5 days a week, and it makes you very sick, work in the office. But when you're working outside, it is difficult in the beginning. But when it's done, you feel a relief, the strength, the energy that comes with it. And I encourage you to cut your own grass. Do your yard work, because that will add good, healthy years to your life without any doctors or meds. About 1:30 p.m. today, I had the camera right here while I was cutting, and I came back here to look at the video and adjust it. And once I'm done with it, I turn around this way. There was a deer, a mama deer, staring at me. Standing right there, just staring at me. She was like about 15 or no more than 20 feet away, just staring at me. This is incredible. Deer around here are not afraid of human beings anymore. First of all, I didn't know when she came along because it was very quiet. I couldn't hear her or anything. It was very quiet. And she was staying there for a while. I just stood there with her. And finally, she realized that I think she came back for her fawn, her baby deer, her fawn. She had two, but this morning I saw one while I was standing up there preparing to go down here and cut, but I saw one fawn. But I think she came back to get her fawn. She was moseying around a little bit, watching me, and finally she moved and nibbled some food. And when people came along, there was a trail back here, came along, and there's a dog, she ran away. So this is a beautiful place, and I love staying here and watching these animals. And also, for the first time in my life, I saw an animal skull right in my yard. It was over there in the corner, underneath the stump. I believe it is a fox. It had fangs and a lot of teeth down here. Here's my lunch: sliced apples, mango, beets, that's julienne, shredded, ginger, diced up, and if I'm thirsty, I will cut up and eat the oranges. And this is the mixture of peanut butter, almonds, and tahini. That's all, protein and some carb, good carbs. Healthy lunch, no bread, no rice, and no junk. This will fuel a 60-year-old to cut more grass. I am so hungry. Apples with nut butter. It is high in fiber and polyphenols. It supports gut health and keeps your heart strong. Ginger. It crushes bloating, aids digestion, and has powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. Nut butters are brain food, full of healthy fats, protein, and fiber to keep you full and focused. Beets with lemon. It improves blood flow and endurance, perfect for workout or busy day. Mango is loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants. It fights inflammation and supports glowing skin. Delicious and healthy. It will give me fuel to continue my yard work. Why do I cut my own grass? I worked in the office like most people. I work for the federal government, and I am 60 years old and going to be 61 in September. So a lot of people at the office are aging like me, and their health is not as good. One guy told me that he has 2 heart attacks, and he's younger than me, just a couple years younger than me. And you can tell he's not as healthy because his gut is sticking out, and there's some signs that he's not healthy and his energy is not there. I knew him like 10 or 15 years ago, and I don't want to be ill because people do treat you differently, and people do treat you better when you have the energy the strength. So that's the reason why. And I don't want to depend on other people. And I encourage you to eat healthy, be raw vegan as much as possible, and come out here in nature and do activities as much as possible, especially during summertime or springtime. Wintertime, you still have to go out. But once you're out here, you're stronger. People who live outdoors or be outdoors are stronger and healthier. The problem of some people who live outdoors, work outdoors, are not as healthy as indoors is because they eat very bad food. You need both. You need to eat healthy, clean food, and being outdoors, have energy and exercise. So I encourage you to do that and follow me because I want you to be healthy, full of energy and vitality. I want you to start doing it. Because I used to be like that. I used to have aches and pains and all this kind of stuff. But once I changed my lifestyle, it was a miracle. And I have that confidence. Not only the energy, but also the confidence. And I have never had that before. So it's just like a new birth to me. Because when you eat standard American diet, or any Asian standard diet, it's bad. And it is close to the grave. Be strong and healthy. Stay young, stay healthy, eat nuts and seeds, fruits and veggies. I think I'm done cutting grass today. I'm not going to cut back here because I have deer and they love my uncut area. So I'm going to leave it like this so that they can enjoy nature and eat whatever they need to. Thank you for watching. I hope you're inspired to do yard work and be outdoors as much as possible. Save some money and save your body and follow me. You can be healthier by changing your lifestyle. I guarantee. No aches and pains, no illness, no diseases. That's the goal in life. Everybody has a second chance. I have a second chance. You too can have a second chance.